I think it's another walk time. Let's see here. My out of the sun. It's a horse chestnut tree I transplanted. This old good old walnut one that's growing, and we got some. Can't see it. You see the rhubarb. Rhubarb's up there. There's a couple. You know, the bugs are eating the leaves. That's what bugs do. Whatever. There's another one. And then, you know, another one. I don't weed. This is way in the back. I don't weed nothing. I just let it go. The beets that I let just stay in the ground from last year are going to seed. They were flowers. Now they're going to seed. Some are still flowers. Some are seed and flowers. It's a process. And then we'll have more beet seeds to put in the ground, and hopefully the deer will enjoy that. I don't know. I forget what kind of tree that is. But yeah, the clover is way up over my knee, about crotch level. There we go, crotch level. This is a black walnut that I didn't want, and then it started growing back, and we're gonna see what happens to it. This is a plum tree. Not gonna get any plums off for her, but the clover's pretty good. It went pretty far. The other stuff did not come back. So we got a mixture. Some red clover is still coming back and seeding and whatnot. Yeah, there's just a mixture of a quarter of the seeds that were planted last year, because they're not perennial at all, which doesn't make sense to me. If a plant goes to seed, it should drop its seeds and then it should come back again. But the plum trees ain't gonna have a damn thing. Look at the pretty reds. Look at the pretty reds. Let's see here. Well, get around these trees. Hello, Mr. Evergreen. It's a nice little, you know, walk through here. And then let's see if I can get it. What were we looking at a minute ago? You can see the crab apples are starting to come through. I just saw a branch with a ton of them on there, and now I don't see it. There you go, up in the sunlight. There's just a ton if you look straight up, I guess. Crab apples are quite abundant on one tree, one mystical tree that a bird must have just shat out a seed one day, and now there's a tree there. Whatever. You can see the ground's still wet because it poured its ass off the other day. The one apple tree's gone. Took that out. It was completely dead. Super easy, just snapped right off at the base, and it was completely dry. The apple tree, I don't know. It looks like it's going to have about 6 million on this one. On the east side. The west one looks even more promising, and it goes way up there. She's really shooting. But yeah, they are everywhere. I can't even guess how many are going to be on this tree. It's gonna be good. This one is a last year tree. It bloomed early, just like the plum trees did. So I don't see a single apple bud on any of that. So I guess next year is the hope for all that. Oh, there's an elm growing next to my evergreen. The evergreen came back. It is growing like a weed, actually. This horse chestnut tree, I don't think it's gonna make it. This one is slowly getting burnt. You can see how dry it gets back here pretty quick because of the sun. There's another one right there, which either means I should come out and water them, or I should just let them die and let nature take its course. Something like that. I don't know how long this is gonna be here. It's a long walk to anything else that I got going on. Staring at the moon, where the Jupiters bloom. I mean, most of all these bad boys that flowered are knocking the flowers off. The neighbor does a good job of spraying. You can see the box elders back there re-dying off. This is a black walnut tree right here, along with this short one and this taller one behind it. You know, just random trees. And then old crappy box elder tree, which sure they're fun to climb on, but you know, those branches might break pretty easy. But then this row came out pretty good. I'll get out of that. You got that one right there, and then a second one popped up next to that one, and then this one popped up, and then a second one popped up next to that one. These are horse chestnuts. And then a second one popped up next to that one, and then that one popped up, and we got that. I mean, it's tree magnificent. And in that corner, you can see those are dying over there. That's whatever he uses for pesticide, field spray, whatever, that's chopping those down. So I'm trying to keep the tree line in a little bit. Whatever, it is what it is. But over there, there should be a whole bunch of flowers coming up in maybe a month. Hopefully, we'll see. I just sprinkled a bunch of who knows what's it's everywhere. This tree disappeared. His little horse chestnut disappeared, and then it rained and it popped up, and then we got a grower, not a shower. And those are horse chestnuts. That's black walnut. Nothing. Black walnut down in there. Nothing. Black walnut. That's an evergreen cutting down in there. We'll see what happens with that. 2 horse chestnuts, another couple, black walnut, horse chestnut, and on 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 and on. And this one's the tallest, and I don't know why, but that one's really taken. That one's really taken off. There's a black walnut in between 2 of the horse chestnuts. This tallest one right here is up to my waist. So black walnut, you know, it's just yard stuff.